Namaste, welcome to Yoga and You. I'm Rasika Sampath. We're going to be working on a two-part series today which focuses on Sarvangasana or shoulder stand. Now Sarvangasana, as the name suggests, it's broken down into three words, Sarva Anga Asana, which means that it's something that benefits the whole body. Okay, so the legendary yogi BKS Iyengar has actually claimed that Sarvangasana is one of the biggest boons to mankind given by our ancient sages, and that it's a panacea for many ailments. So in this episode, the first episode of this series, I will be looking at the benefits. I'll be telling you about the benefits of Sarvangasana, and then we will proceed with a practice which will help you to prepare the body to get into Sarvangasana, and I'll also offer some modifications for people who are not able to get into the final pose. Okay, you will need a wall for today's practice and probably even a blanket. Now, starting off with the benefits, some of the benefits, there are so many benefits of Sarvangasana, but some of the benefits that it offers are, one, there is a chin lock that happens when you're in the shoulder stand posture, where your chin and your chest are in contact. So it's called Jalandhar Bandha in yoga. And that sort of activates the thyroid and parathyroid glands. So it's really great for people who have thyroid issues. Also the inversion, this is basically an inversion, right? So when you're in that inversion, it helps to direct the flow of blood towards the upper extremities of the body. And in this posture specifically, it helps supply blood to the heart, the chest, the throat, the shoulders, all those areas. So it's really good for people who suffer from breathlessness, asthma, bronchitis, any throat ailments. Also the inversion helps with people who suffer from urinary disorders, menstrual disorders, all of that. And also the posture sort of helps trigger or activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for our rest and relaxation. So therefore it's a great practice to do after you finish your yoga practice, like towards the end. And it's also great to do towards the evening before your bedtime. It promotes really good sleep. Okay, so let's get down to our practice. We'll start with just one round of surya namaskar. If you have time, you can do more rounds. We'll do one just to sort of get the body warmed up a little bit. Okay, so meet me at the top of our mat. Classical hatha yoga surya namaskar. Okay. Inhale, arms up, arch your back. Exhale, uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg back, drop the knee and lift the chest. Exhale, left leg back, plank. Hold your breath, knees, chest and chin down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, Downward Dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step the right leg in between your hands, back knee down, low lunge. Exhale, left leg forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, Samastiti. Second side, inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back, lift the chest. Exhale, right leg back, plank. Hold your breath, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, Downward Dog. Inhale, left leg forward, drop the back knee, low lunge. Exhale, right leg forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up and arch back. Exhale, Samastiti. Okay, now that the body is a little warmed up, you can practice more rounds of Surya Namaskar if you have the time. You can meet me now down, lying down. Lie down on the mat. Now we're going to practice a little bit of core work because core is also an essential part of getting into Sarvangasana. So you want to lie down flat on your back, take your arms overhead and make sure you're pressing the lower back into the mat. Okay, so you'll feel like tuck of the pelvis. So you'll feel also the core, the frontal core engage. Good. From here, just follow the breath. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Keep the knees straight. Exhale, down. We'll do 5 of this. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Keep the lower back pressing down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. That's 3. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 4. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down for 5. Other side now. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, down. 1. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 4. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down for 5. Now, if for whatever reason arms overhead is not comfortable in this, for this particular exercise, you can bring your hands by your side. If you have a very tender lower back, you can take your hands under your body and practice the same thing. Alright, now next we'll counter this core work by coming into bridge. So bend both your knees, placing your feet about hips width apart, hands by the side, palms pressing down. So you should be able to graze against your heels, your Achilles, using your fingertips. That's the distance that is recommended. Now we'll do bridge lifts with the breath 5 times. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, down. 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 3. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the glutes and the thighs. Exhale, down. 4. Inhale, lift, and we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and all the way back down. We'll take this up 1 notch by lifting the right leg up. So lift the right leg straight up to the sky. Try to keep the knees straight. Okay? And let's go. Just the same thing, lifting the hips up. This time you're going to focus on pressing into the left heel. Let's go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 3. Keep the neck neutral, okay? Don't extend the neck up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 4. Inhale and lift, and we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and down. Bring the right foot down. Same thing on the other side. Lift the left leg up. And let's go. Inhale and up. Exhale, down. 1. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 4. Inhale, up, and stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and hips down, leg down. Just hug your knees into your chest before we move on to the next one. So bridge is a great preparation for your shoulder stand because you're lifting the hips up. It's pretty much the same posture. Your chin is tucked towards the chest and your hips are lifting. It's pretty much the same posture. Alright, now we'll try to get into Viparita Karani and see how you feel. Okay, so you can extend the legs out using both the core and the glutes, which we worked on right now. We're going to try to lift up into a Viparita Karani. So you're going to lift the legs up, both the legs together. Try to lift the hips up as well and support the lower back. Now if you are able to support your lower back, just try to straighten your legs. Now if this is Viparita Karani, you can just allow the legs to be relaxed and stay here and breathe for 5. You can even bend the knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can slowly release. And the next time, this time when we come up, we'll come up straight into Sarvangasana, the full pose. All right. So again, you can extend your legs out. Inhale, lift, legs lift the hips, support your back. Keep the chin tucked towards the chest. And you want to think of walking your hands up your back and bringing the elbows closer together. Your chin will be pressing into your chest, that's the chin lock, Jalandhar Bandha, which I spoke about. Your legs will be straight up, in line, almost in line with your shoulders. Okay? Stay here and we'll breathe. We'll take about 6 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now release your hands and come down one vertebra at a time. So you can take your legs slightly back and release. Use your hand as brakes to come down one vertebra at a time, and then you can release your legs slowly onto the mat. Now that was your full shoulder stand. That might not be possible for everyone. So in the next few postures, I'm going to show you modifications, how each people with, who are in different levels of their practice can approach shoulder stand, and it's going to give you the same benefits, and you can slowly work up to the full shoulder stand. So this next one, you can approach shoulder stand from halasana, which is plow pose, if you're able to lift your hips up. So if you're able to do this and lift the hips off the mat, then you can try to take the legs back and then come into shoulder stand. That might be easier for a lot of people. So let's try that, okay? So with your legs extended, lift up, lift the hips, send the legs back. Now with the legs back, you can support your lower back or your mid back. Try to place your hands as high up on your spine as it's possible. And from here, you're going to try to lift the legs straight up. So you can try to lift right leg up, left leg up, and then come into Sarvangasana. Your pelvis keeps coming closer to your face and your legs move away from your face. So your body is in a straight line. 3, 2, and 1. Again, take your legs back. Release your hands and come down one vertebra at a time. Okay, now if that was challenging for you and you're not able to lift the hips up easily, we have another way that you can try shoulder stand, which is by using momentum. Okay, so what you can do is rock yourself up and down and use that momentum to try and get into shoulder stand. So I'll show you how that works. So you're sitting with your knees close to your chest, and you're going to rock up and down until your hips lift off. Okay, so rock, rock, use that momentum. You see the hips come off easily when you use that momentum. So maybe on the 3rd or 4th rock, your hips lift high enough for you to be able to support your back. Support your back. You can continue to keep your knees bent like so by the side of your face, and just work your way into feeling comfortable here. Breathe comfortably here first. And when you feel like you're ready and your breath is steady here, you can then try to lift up one leg at a time, coming into the full shoulder stand. Okay, let's come down. Okay, now if both those were not working, both of those ways of getting into shoulder stand were not working for you and your hips are just not lifting off, then you can use a wall. I'm going to show you that now. So take your mat close to the wall, and you can sort of just take like a forearm distance from the wall or maybe a shin distance from the wall, and then lie down with your feet on the wall. So adjust your distance accordingly so that your legs are in a 90-degree angle. Okay, place your feet on the wall And this is going to help you push into the wall and therefore lift your legs up comfortably. Okay, so your hands again can be by your side, palms down, lift, push into the wall. Your hips will lift off. Try to bring the hips close to your face. Okay, so as much as possible. Now, if this is really comfortable for you, you can even try to move a little closer to the wall. So you can bring your hips down, maybe move a little closer. Take your feet up on the wall, again push into the wall and lift the hips up. Squeeze the glutes so your hips come closer and closer to your face. Okay, you can support your spine, and from here you can try to practice Sarvangasana, getting into the full pose by lifting one leg up. See how that feels. Maybe lift the other leg up. Drop both the feet onto the wall again and stay here. Now, breath is very important throughout yoga, but especially in postures like this. So you want to be able to breathe comfortably. So once your breath is steady here, then you can work your way towards maybe coming into halasana, maybe moving the legs a little bit behind you, not the full halasana, but just a little bit behind you, and then supporting the spine and trying to bring the legs straight up. So this is a journey, it's going to take a while. I'm just showing you everything in one video, but you can use however long it takes for you to actually master this. Okay, so bring your feet back onto the wall and slowly drop your hips down. Now that was shoulder stand. And we're going to end the practice with Matsyasana, fish pose, which is always a great counter after you finish your Sarvangasana practice. So we can move away from the wall again now. So for Matsyasana, lie down on your back again. Take your legs out. Bring your hands under your body with your elbows straight. Now using your elbows, pressing down into them, you're lifting your head and your chest up. Then look back and drop just the crown of your head down to the mat. So your chest is still lifted. This is a counter for your shoulder stand. It helps to stretch out the front of your throat, which has been compressed all along. You want to take about 5 easy breaths here. And once you're done, slowly inhale. Bring the chin to your chest again and release your spine, release your hands and relax in Shavasana for as long as you'd like to. Thank you so much for practicing with me. So if you're still struggling with shoulder stand, please feel free to revisit this class as many times as you like. If you're already reasonably comfortable with shoulder stand, you can practice the second episode of the series with me. I personally practice Sarvangasana at least for about 8 to 10 breaths every day, if not more. And I've personally seen the benefits of this posture. So please continue your practice and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.